Our crappy culture. So you've probably heard about this. This street artist, British street artist Banksy, pulled off this kind of spectacular prank at a, I believe, Sotheby's in London auction. Okay, he has this the guy is, nobody knows who Banksy is. They have a lot of conjecture, but they don't know who he is. And he's supposed to be, but what he is a street artist. He does graffiti, but he has now become very popular and his stuff is very expensive. And one of his most famous pieces is called The Girl with Balloon. And it is a picture, it's a stencil basically of a girl letting a balloon go. It's a balloon is shaped, it has a heart shape, and it's become incredibly popular. It's on all kinds of, merchandise and things like this. And it's kind of a weird thing because when you first look at it, it looks like she let her balloon go and it's flying away. But then when you look at it more closely, it looks like, oh, maybe she is actually releasing this balloon and letting go of her emotional life and becoming grown up or whatever. So it's sold at this auction for over £1 million. I think in dollars it was $1.4 million. And after he hammered it down, and we'll show it happening, after he hammered down the sale, Banksy had built into the frame a shredder. And the picture then that the guy just paid £1 million for was shredded in the frame. They stopped it about halfway. Here's the shot. So Sotheby's Sotheby's says it didn't know that was going to happen, but I'm a little suspicious. I don't know how you carry a frame like that. It must have been an incredibly heavy frame. And of course now it's worth even more because it's half shredded. They stopped it. So now they've got the shredded bottom part coming out of this. Now, as far as I'm concerned, somebody said we've been Banksy'd or something like that. And Banksy put up a thing on Instagram saying going, gone. And then he wrote, the urge to destroy is also a creative urge, which is a quote that some attribute to Picasso. I have to tell you how I feel about this. In terms of what I think of modern art, I don't care if it's shredded or not. It looks exactly the same to me. But there is something, I'm going to go full conservative on you here because there is something genuinely decadent about this. There's something genuinely decadent about this. To say the urge to destroy is also a creative urge is like saying the urge to murder is the same as the urge to give birth. I mean, it is just not true. The words can come out of your mouth, but they don't describe the truth. What you are seeing here is people with fantastic amounts of money telling you that destroying the civilization is just as good as building the civilization. And because, of course, for them, it is. For them, they're going to make money no matter what. They're going to destroy the work of art, they sell the work of art. Whatever happens, they're going to come away feeling great. And the decadence works great for the elite. But for the rest of us, this civilization was built up bit by bit. Every good thing we have was created by people working in the night, fighting on battlefields, thinking through their lives, wasting their lives on thoughts that didn't go anywhere, making works of art. You can't tell me that to look up at the Sistine Chapel is the same as tearing this thing to pieces. The only reason it's funny is because it wasn't worth anything to begin with. It's a stencil. It's not that big a deal that it gets destroyed, but that's the only reason. If you did that to the Sistine Chapel, if you shredded the Sistine Chapel, it would be a major, major tragedy. And so what I see in this is the kind of like cluelessness of the elites who are celebrating a decadent world where art doesn't matter, where art destroying something is just as good as creating it because that world makes them a fortune. That's the way it goes. All right, I am traveling. I'm off right out of here. I'm shooting out to the airport. Where am I going? I'm going to Madison, Wisconsin to speak at the university there. And I will be podcasting all along the way. I will be phoning it in from there. And please get on and see Another Kingdom. You can watch both season 1 and season 2 if you're a subscriber at the Daily Wire. And if you're not, on Friday, you will get the first 2 episodes of season 2. Come back tomorrow. I will be here. I'm Andrew Klavan. This is The Andrew Klavan Show, and we will see you again tomorrow. The Andrew Klavan Show is produced by Robert Sterling.
Executive producer, Jeremy Boring. Senior producer, Jonathan Hay. Our supervising producer is Mathis Glover. Technical producer, Austin Stevens. Edited by Alex Zingaro. Audio is mixed by Mike Cormina. Hair and makeup is by Jesua Alvera. And our animations are by Cynthia Angulo and Jacob Jackson. The Andrew Klavan Show is a Daily Wire Forward Publishing production. Copyright Forward Publishing 2018.